Yeah.
Welcome to the Watering Hole. We're sitting down today with Giovanni and Trejo of Giovanni and the Hired Guns. How are you guys doing today?
Good, man. Good. Blessed, man. Blessed to be here.
So you guys just came in from the Majestic last night. Is that where you played?
Yeah, we played out in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It was really awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you guys playing Tumbleweed tonight. How does it feel to be back at the Tumbleweed?
Man, it's awesome. I absolutely love this place. So, they show a lot of love here, man.
Yeah.
So, always a good time to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are playing Billy Bob's tomorrow night, right? You just mentioned?
Yeah, man, we're playing Billy Bob's. We're doing a ugly sweater contest and then a toy drive for the kiddos and, just trying to give back to the community, man. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So you guys have been all around the world at this point playing music. Like, how does it feel to, so you guys started it in Texas, right?
Yeah.
What year did you guys actually start?
2017, 18?
2017 was our first album. 2016, Gio's probably started around middle 2015. I remember seeing him playing shows around Stephenville, maybe a little before that. And I ended up joining with him spring of 2016.
Nice.
That's right, man. That's right.
So what's the story of how you guys all got together? How did Giovanni get the Hired Guns?
Man, it just I used to work at this pawn shop in Stephenville, and that's where I met Trejo, and then he kind of talked to me about the scene that was going on in Stephenville because there's a little scene going on, and I went to one of the open mics, and he just kind of stuck through there, man, and then over time it just you meet people, man, through playing music, and then I got to meet Chance, which was my lead guitar player at the time, and then I met other people through them, and then eventually, you have Giovanni The Hired Guns, who is now, years later, it's a totally different group besides Trejo. He's the only original member of Giovanni and the Hired Guns. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, man. So it's pretty cool, man.
Are you a car guy?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like cars.
Okay. Tell us about your cars you've got.
Dude, so I have I don't have anything super fancy or nothing, man. But I have this 1966 Thunderbird that's in the shop right now, man. So it got all fixed up. So they got the motor on it worked on, the transmission on it. And it's all stock. I kept it all stock. It just has a new exhaust built. So, yeah, man, it sounds really good, man. So I have that one, man. I have this BMW Beamer that's an X5. It's a 3-liter diesel. And that thing's really, really fun to rip, man. But, I mean, other than that, those are the only couple of cars that I got, man. So,
You feature some of the cars on your album art, right?
One of those cars is actually my cousin's, that green Charger. He actually owns that car, man, and that's his daily driver, man. So he let us borrow it for the music video, and then we decided to put it into the artwork. So yeah, man.
So speaking of music videos, I gotta ask you, I've watched all your guys' music videos, and they're all hilarious, and they're always fun to watch.
Yeah.
How do you guys what's the process for one, shooting a music video or coming up with the ideas for everything?
Man, sometimes it just starts off with we just hanging out, smoking a lot of pot, or just just bullshitting back and forth, man. And yeah, man, the music videos, they just kind of come off of ideas that, I think Ramon Ayala came about I don't know how it just came about of me going back into the high school era, me being that shithead kid. It was really cool, man, recording that video because, the teachers were there. Some of the teachers were there. And, my manager was like, how was Gio in high school? And, well, just what he's acting like in this video. That was him. So it was really cool, man. It was very blessing, man, to be able to go back to Lipan and record that music video. And then all the other music videos, man, like I was saying, they were just ideas, or, you just find yourself it's weird, man. Like you could be driving and then out of nowhere you just start thinking about, man, what if we have a music video for this? And you just zone out. Like you turn the radio off and you just zone out into your own little world, man, and just like remember it. And if you remember your idea, then it was a pretty damn good idea, you know. So that's how sometimes it turns out, man. And then we have like really cool directors, man, that can just put everything to life. So yeah, man, it's been really cool, man, to be able to do the music videos the way we've been able to do them.
So you play the bass and the tuba in the band, right?
Yes, sir.
If you could pick, I know you probably like both, but if you could pick just one to play, which one would that be?
Oh gosh, definitely the bass guitar.
Okay.
I mean, it's what I play all the time. But
yeah,
we picked up the tuba, but I mean, I love both. I've played bass probably for 10 years, and then tuba, gosh, probably 15.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's a hard choice.
Whose idea to
bass.
throw the tuba in there was that?
It was just random, man. I just asked Gio, I was like, hey, I got my hands on a sousaphone. What do you think about this? And he's like, it, let's go. So the crowd ended up loving it, so it stuck around.
I remember we were backstage at Calf Ride when you guys played there this last May, and right when you brought that tube out and started playing it, everybody just goes wild. The place just like
people go feral
erupts.
over that tube.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, that's really always a peak moment in the show, man, for sure.
So what are you guys doing when you're not out on the road doing music? You got any hobbies?
Yeah, man, I like to like fish, or if it's hunting season, I try to find something to go hunt, you know, or try to find a hunting season somewhere, man, to go out and do something like that when we're home, or just hang out with family, man. You know, just I know a few of my guys have, you know, some families, you know, that are starting out, so I'm pretty sure that's.
Yeah, it's just a lot of catching up when we're off the road. Yeah, it's a lot of catching up with you know, your immediate family, and then you always got to go see mom and dad and the sisters. So it's just making sure you spend that quality time, because you know we're not going to get the quantity because we're always on the road, but as long as we can make it quality when we're around our family, it makes life better.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, the hobby that we have, I mean, we're doing it. Like, I mean, what turned out as a hobby, you know, I mean, you know, now, you know, we get to explore or, you know, venture out, man, you know. So it's like when we come home, it's like, you know, we just want to spend time with, you know, our families, man. That's pretty much it. It's probably our most things that we like to do, man, pretty sure.
So you mentioned hunting. We had Treaty Oak Revival on last week, and we were talking to Sam, and he said you guys did like a thing with On Tour Outdoors recently.
Man.
How was that?
Dude, that was really cool, man. That was my first time hanging out with Sam, and he's a cool cat, man. He's a really cool cat and a great guy, man. And yeah, we both didn't see shit, so you know, man. So hopefully next time, you know, I'm gonna, whenever we get done with all this touring, he's a cat I'm for sure gonna holler at and see if he wants to go and try to smoke something, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, so
that's awesome.
Do you do any hunting?
I haven't in the last couple of years. We've been busy as hell, and so I went with Gio before and some family members and my cousins up in Graham every now and then when I get the chance. But man, this fall we're slammed. Last fall we were slammed. So I think last time I went hunting was probably about 2 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. And what's your preferred, like, what are you hunting for?
Oh, I've only ever hunted deer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same for you, Gio, or?
Yeah, man, whatever, dude.
Yeah. Whatever's moving, huh?
Whatever moves, yeah, dude, yeah. No, man, I love venison, so it's really good meat, man.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
So you guys played the iHeartRadio award show a while back. What is something like that? How is that experience?
Dude, so it was nuts, man. Like, it's something I don't think I'll ever forget. Like, you know, we brought our wives and stuff, you know, and it was just kind of like a blur, because, like, it was like literally a movie. Like, you know, you get invited to this thing.
Yeah.
You show up, and, like, they have, you know, you stay at this hotel, because it's at this hotel that this place is taking, you know, place at. So you're at this hotel, man. You know, you get the nicest stuff. My room was facing the Hollywood sign. Like,
that's
awesome, man. Something's up here, like, you know, because my manager didn't tell me that we won or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, dude, these views are really nice. Like, I'm just like, what's going on, you know? And then my manager texts me the day of, and he pulls me into his room, and I'm in there talking. He goes, well, man, he's like, you won. And I'm just like, what? Like, he's like, I'm only telling you because I don't want you to go out there and just like, he's like, I know how you are, man. He's like, I'm a big crybaby, you know, dude. So he's like, I know how you are, man. Yeah. He's like, I don't want you to go out there. He's like, you know, so he's just like, he's like, I've known for a long time. He's like, man, he's like, it was really hard keeping this from me. So he tells us that, you know, you won, you know. Yeah. And at that moment, you're just kind of like, holy crap. Like, yeah. Oh, like this, like, you know, you kind of sit down and you're just kind of like, oh my God, man. Like, you know, you can't wrap your head around it. And then you go and then it's all planned out. Like, it's just like, everything has to go a certain way because it's going to be live on television. Mm-hmm. So everything has to be boom, 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 boom. And I'll never forget, man, because we had rehearsal, everything, blah, 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 blah. And I remember that Chance got to go with us. Chance, our original guitar player, our Carlos, our guitar player right now, he was on fraternity leave, man. So Chance got to fly out with us and cover for him. And I remember being on stage before it was our turn to sing on live television. Yeah. I was like, Chance, what are the words to this song, man? he's like, dude, are you fucking with me? I'm like, no, Chance. I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking with you. I swear to God, I was like, what are the fucking words? Just tell me the very beginning of the words, you know? Like, he's like, I'm on the road again. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, dude. And then like she gets done singing, bro, and then like it switches over to us, and it's just like, it was nuts, man, because I forgot anything I even did until that boom, like that moment, like that whole me waving to the camera, like, dude, like it was just like, I don't know what happened, man. Like it just, something took over, and something that after that it literally went like, that day I was on a plane and I was just like, headed home, and I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? Like, it was awesome, man. We got to do the whole award thing, man. After that, you know, we rented out this place called the Bourbon Room, and we hung out there, dude, and, you know, we all got a little toasty. Yeah. Just celebrated, man. Just genuinely celebrated that moment. And, man, it was... Yeah, man, it's something I'm never going to forget for the rest of my life, and it was definitely an awesome moment, and I hope we get to go there again. Yeah. So that's our goal, man. That's one of my personal goals is to go back to the iHeart Awards and win something else at the iHeart Awards, because it's really an awesome feeling, man, to do that for sure.
That's awesome.
Well, howdy, folks. Welcome down to Bad Brad's Barbecue. Hey, stop looking at Gus. Stop it. All right, folks, you see here, Jacker's trying to throw some cornhole, and he just can't get her done.
I just cannot hit anything today.
I see that, Jagger.
Man, you gotta have some bad Brads. Play that crap when you're hungry.
Vernon always coming in clutch with the barbecue. Oh, yeah, look at that bite, folks. All right, Jagger, let's see it. Look at that, right in the hole.
Bad Brads, where you can't help but be good.
Like Jagger said, folks, Bad Brad's Barbecue, where it's good to be bad.
Hey guys, we want to tell you a little bit about Deadwake Archery Innovations. They got all kinds of awesome stuff. They create their very own custom designed CNC milled bows, and they do all kinds of crazy colors with the anodization. And you want to tell them a little bit more?
Yeah, so it is a Oklahoma State graduate. They're in Kansas, Oklahoma is where they're established. They do some great stuff, great killing machines for the water, honestly. And just go check them out. Thank you so much for Deadwake Archery Innovation for sponsoring this podcast.
You put out a live album recently.
Yeah.
Was there a reason you went with the live album before another new album? Is a live album something you guys have been wanting to do for a while, or?
So we recorded that last year?
Yeah, it was been last March.
It was last March, and we were just thinking like, man, what could hold this off until we do this next album? And you know, we were kind of like, well, we have this live album at, you know, Green Hall, and it was before we even released the Hano Punk Boys. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's take a look at it. And I listened to it, man. And I didn't want to put it out, man. I was like, fuck, because I remember being sick, like,
Yeah.
and I listened to it over and over, and I even sent it out to a few buddies, and like they would message me like, bro, it's like this song on this album, you could feel it, and I'm just like, fuck, So it just, all I got was good vibes from my friends, man, and it was just like, I'm gonna put it out, see what happens, dude, and I feel like it grasped our live show, and but it's crazy, man, because I feel like we've gotten better than what that live album was. I feel like we're 10 times better than what that live album was. So.
That's probably really a really good thing, because people are like, oh, I really want to hear them live because I want to hear them do these songs and I want to feel that energy that was at Green Hall that day. But then they come and they get something even better, so it just makes people want to just keep coming back.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's really fun, and then we're even thinking about doing another live album, and just doing live albums because I mean, you evolve over time, and so it'd be really cool to just show people over time that man,
So before you guys, maybe it was right after you dropped Tiana Punk Boys, I was driving back home to where I'm originally from, which is eastern Oklahoma. Okay. And so coming from Stillwater to there, I drive through Tulsa, and I was just sitting there driving, and I look up, I was like, what the heck is that? It was a billboard, and it had the Tiana Punk Boys billboard advertisement. I'm like, I've never seen anybody do this, but it's brilliant, because the first thing I did, I was like, dang, I want to listen to Giovannie The Hired Guns. I started pulling up the album and started listening to it. I was like, so what goes into did you have billboards in other places? I'm sure.
Yeah, man. We have billboards, I think, throughout the United States, man, if I'm not mistaken, or just in our biggest markets. Yeah. We have billboards out, and it was my manager's idea, man. They were like, hey, what if we put y'all on a billboard and just have somebody's, acting like they're tagging it up, looking like that. So I was like, that sounds like a great idea. Let's try, let's do it. So we went out and we put them out throughout the United States. So
yeah, that's awesome, because I was like, when I saw it, I'm like, that's crazy. I've never seen anybody do that, especially just somebody in this scene too. Man, I'm like, that's a great idea, because that's the first thing I did. I was like, let's pull it up.
Oh yeah, dude.
Might as well. I'm driving anyway, right?
Dude. That's awesome.
Do you guys have plans of another album coming anytime soon?
So yeah, man, we've been pretty busy this year, man. I feel like we haven't really slowed down, since we got on board with Crush and got on board with Warner, which is amazing, man. It's awesome. It's a blessing. It's what we wanted. And so whenever we were off, we didn't get to make it out, across the pond to Europe, man. We just, the stuff that's going on, and just, it just wasn't the right time. And so we decided to go to Nashville with this guy named Johnny K, and he's produced Three Doors Down's albums and one of Disturbed's albums. He's produced some albums, man, and we were just let's go out there and try him out. He was my manager's friend, and I was like, we've hung out together, so I was like, let's have a crack at it, man. So we went out there, and we were out there for 3 or 4 days, man, and we did pre-production on the next album, and then here after Billy Bob's, we all load up into the Sprinter and head to El Paso, into the middle of the desert, and record album, or try to record, which we will. We're gonna record album number 4, man. So
that's awesome.
So we're really excited, man. This album is I'm really excited. I think I've said that for all the other albums we've ever put out, man, but this album is, man, dude, it's good, man. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun.
Definitely a new flavor of the band.
Yeah, man, it for sure. Like I think it's our pop punk side of the band, man, and then it really comes out in this album, and I'm super excited, super fun, super energetic. It has the sad, broken songs, but it's the in your face type stuff, man.
So, kind of on that subject, how do you? Because you guys are obviously being from Texas and playing kind of the scene you do.
Yeah.
You guys obviously have like country influences, I'm sure.
Right.
So, but where do you guys put your music at? Do you put it like more on the rock punk side, or you guys put it more of the maybe like southern rock type?
Man, I don't know. I think we're just kind of doing, I mean, whatever people want to put us in, you know?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily, I don't know, man. I just feel like we are what we are.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if
Yeah.
it's country, if it's rock.
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't know where to put us, man. We're just kind of doing the thing, man. You know, we play a little heavy, but
Yeah.
we like, country lyrics, or we
Yeah.
like this, or it just, yeah, man.
So I think I know the answer to this question, but would you rather be the most rock band on a country lineup or the most country band on a rock lineup?
Most rock on the
Yeah.
country line.
No doubt, yeah, no doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt. I like that, no doubt, man,
Okay.
Yeah.
for sure.
You guys might not know like where to put yourself, but what you do know is you guys like to play good music, and that's what you guys do.
Yeah, man,
You go
yes.
out there and put on a good show.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then everything else, it doesn't really matter, right?
No,
I mean,
man, as long as everybody's having fun.
If people
you
are
know?
having fun and they like the music, that's what ultimately matters.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
So what exactly goes into pre-production with an album?
Oh man, it's mainly me mumbling.
Some writing, some putting ideas together, seeing what we're missing, what we already have. Just taking kind of like setting yourself up for success for the album.
Yeah, man, it's where all the ideas come out. So whenever you go into the studio, you already know what we're gonna put down. We know what we're gonna focus on. We know what songs worked and what songs didn't work. You know? Or we might go into the studio with a song that we had in pre-production that we threw out, but then we listen to it in the studio and it's like, oh no, we need to bring that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just makes
So nothing's actually getting recorded.
No.
during that.
It is
Yeah.
just mainly ideas, man. Mainly structuring the songs. Mainly, so whenever we get to the studio, let's get to work.
Yeah. So when you go to the studio, is it like having a little bit of fun here and there, or is it like you're going in there to get stuff done? And
Oh yeah, man. You always gotta have this. Just I've always been told growing up, there's a time to play and there's a time to work, and yeah, man. But it's you gotta have a mixture of it, man. You gotta know when it's all right to goof off, and then when to read the room and be like, all right, now this is when we gotta work.
Yeah.
So and we're pretty good about that, man. Mainly we're just having a blast, man. Just just in there, just jamming out, mainly, man. Just having a good time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to. It's when we record, it always seems like time flies because it's just something we're all doing what we love, all in the same room. So it just every album we recorded just felt like it was gone in a flash. 'Cause you're just enjoying the work. You're just enjoying being around your brothers, and
Yeah.
it's cool. It's a cool vibe when it happens like that.
No doubt.
So you guys have a song "Without You" with Holly Beth on it.
Yeah.
How did that song come about?
Man, I was just, until I met my wife, it was, my love life was, kind of rocky, man. So, and that song, it was just a song. I mean, I think me and Trejo might have gotten into with that one, man. And, brothers feel one another's like heartaches, man. So we kind of know, what to feed off of, man. And it just kind of came to be like that. And then the same producer that was producing her stuff was like, hey, I have this girl named Holly Beth, blah blah blah. And I was just like, oh yeah, me and Holly have played shows together before. And I was like, yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it, man. Harley knocked it out of the park, man. And it was really crazy because I forgot who it was. I think it was Milton, our drummer. Speaking of that song, we were in Nashville, man, one time. We played at the Nashville Bar East. And before LAINEY Wilson was anybody, before anybody even knew who LAINEY Wilson was, man.
Yeah.
Her manager knows my manager, and she was like, "Oh yeah, think LAINEY can go up and sing the song without you?" LAINEY loved the song, so we're there singing. Then I introduced like, LAINEY Wilson, blah blah, and LAINEY sang "Without You" with me, man. So
That's cool.
That is cool.
really
Yeah.
really awesome, man.
That's
and like
awesome.
we were just joking. We were like, man, you think we
should've
recorded that song?
it. Yeah, we should have recorded it and put it out.
Yeah, man. So it was really cool, man. So eventually, hopefully, LAINEY would be down to,
Yeah.
do something like that, man. But it just really neat, man. It's really crazy how life works out and how you just never know, you know. So
I want to ask about the song Kentucky too, because
Yeah.
that's kind of a switch up from your kind of punk sound, So tell us about that song a little bit.
yeah, man. Kentucky is about a girl, man, that just kind of at a high school, just kind of, you're not dumb and naive, but you kind of. You just feel a whole lot more, man. When
Yeah.
you're at that age,
Yeah.
you're just like, And I just didn't understand things, man. So she moved off to Kentucky, man, and she was Kentucky,
So that's a true story.
Oh
then.
yeah,
Really?
man.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah, sometimes love, works out or it doesn't work
Yeah.
out, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, dude, that song is based on a true story, man.
So he no longer goes to Kentucky for shows. No. So you guys travel all around the country.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys what's like one of the craziest stories that you can tell on the podcast that you're willing to tell? We've heard some pretty crazy stories this week. So
Oh, no.
you guys didn't have anything that's like stands out?
I'm trying to think, man. We've had fights. We've had
Oh no.
we've
Yeah.
had stupid decisions on going out too late and getting into fucking
yeah.
trouble, man.
Yeah. We're not trying to rehash anything.
Yeah, yeah, man. Oh man, damn. I'm trying to think of what is appropriate that we could say on this.
We've heard some pretty wild stuff within the past like 48 hours.
What do you think?
We're talking like wild fun, wild crazy.
Either one.
Just something that sticks out. You're like, that was crazy.
We're on tour with Co. I got to meet Mike Busey.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mike
You know
Busey
who Mike
was pretty,
Busey
was
is?
pretty crazy.
I don't.
Man, look up Sausage Castle, man. For real, like they're just like it was just so crazy. Like I was genuinely like, "Fuck, that's Mike Busey." Like everybody says, what is his name? Garrett Busey.
Yeah.
Gary Busey. Yeah,
Gary
his
Busey.
dad.
You know Gary Busey?
Yeah, I know Gary
That's
Busey.
not his dad. Everybody think
Okay.
that's his dad. I think
Who
it's like
is
his
it?
uncle.
It was uncle? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's his uncle. Anyways, so yeah, man, that man, that co-run, man, that was that was really interesting, man. That was super super fun because the last time we went on tour with them, I think,
That would have been 3 years before.
yeah, it was like 3 years before. They took us to Nebraska. Whenever we were playing
Yeah.
venues that we're playing now, like they took us with them. And now they're playing like arenas and like, they have all this extra shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, it's just kind of like, you're just backstage and you're just kind of like,
Whoa.
whoa.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What's going on? Like
Yeah.
it was awesome, man. It was amazing, dude. It was a, God bless those guys, man. They're always amazing, dude. They treat us like family.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think, man. There's some crazy stuff. Last night, I seen a girl that had my signature tattooed on her arm,
yeah.
like a literal. Like I had it in Sharpie. And you can tell that it was that she got it thick ink, like just my signature tattooed across
Yeah,
her arm.
those signature tattoos are insane.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Like, we have a bunch of people that have rooster tattoos, like on their body or on their actual middle fingers.
That's cool.
Yeah, man, it's super crazy, man. Like, I wish we could say some more stuff on here, without getting in trouble. But
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not gonna say anything.
yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's our life is definitely very fun, man. At times it feels like a movie. It really does, man. Like, it's insane, man. It's super fun, and I can't believe that we get to do this,
Yeah.
So it's really awesome, man. It's very awesome.
Who are you guys listening to right now?
Listening to, man. Who do you listen to right now?
Driving around the car, I'll listen to some White Flores. My
Oh,
wife's always jamming him. I listen to a lot of Dylan Wheeler.
Okay.
I'll listen to,
Have you heard of Eddie and the Getaways?
Eddie and the Getaways.
I have not.
Dude, they're awesome. My boy Eddie, man, he's a young cat. He's a cool cat, man. He's out of Nashville, man, and he has some cool stuff out, man. Y'all check him out. Name's
Yeah.
Eddie and the Getaways.
Those are great guys.
He's awesome, man. White Forest for sure, man. He's great, man. And honestly, man, I listen to when I'm home. My favorite radio station, I listen to the radio, is 102.1 The Star. And they play nothing but Christmas music 24/7 right now. So I'm a big Christmas guy, man.
Really?
Okay.
So I love the Christmas time, man. I love the Christmas songs and
Are we gonna
And,
hear a Christmas song tonight?
man, maybe, dude.
Oh.
Maybe I'll go learn on the bus and be
Yeah.
like, hey guys, we're gonna play this song tonight. So
Jingle Bell Rock, here we come.
yeah,
I
dude.
think we got to mention one more. It's been a band favorite. Shout out to Dinosaur Pileup.
Oh
If they ever see
yeah,
this,
man.
it's probably as a band. That's probably the band we listen to most.
Yeah, as a whole band, Dinosaur Pileup. If you ever listen to Dinosaur Pileup, man,
I've never even
they're
heard
from
of
the
Dinosaur
UK, bro, and they
Yeah.
rip, bro. Like I can listen to that album from start to finish over and over and over all day long. Like it is such a great it's Dinosaur Pileup. I'm trying to think of the album. I think they only have
Backfoot. Is that the album title?
It might be. It's the one that has Backfoot on it, and dude, it is. Yeah, man. Dinosaur Pileup, man.
Dinosaur
Good call.
Check them
Yes,
out.
sir.
Yeah.
Good call, dude.
I think our fans would really like
Hit
them.
us up, Dinosaur Pileup.
Oh yeah, let's go on tour,
Let's
Dinosaur
go on
Pileup.
tour, Dinosaur Pileup. Yeah,
Take us
man.
to UK.
I was saying, maybe when you guys make it over to Europe, you guys can partner up over there. Go get some.
Oh, that would be a
Dinosaur
sick
Pileup
tour.
some Geo action.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome, dude. So, yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully we'll go to the UK, man, or to Europe when the time is right. I know we were on tour with Blackstone Cherry. If
Yeah.
you haven't heard of Blackstone Cherry, they're awesome. They're great guys. They're great guys, man. And so hopefully, they take us over there with them, man. We'll see, man. We'll see, though.
So who's coming? Who's like a smaller artist? Because I'm sure you guys have played with smaller artists either at festivals or have open for you. That is like on their way up. That you guys think that people should be on the lookout for.
Man, I think me personally, Eddie and the Getaways, man.
Eddie and the Getaways. Stuff.
They're a two-piece band right now. It's just him with electric guitar, and then he has a drummer, man.
Yeah.
And they're great, dude. I think once he gets the whole band going and everything, it's gonna be awesome. But right now, man, if it's not broke, don't fix it, man.
Yeah.
So that's what I told them. So it works out pretty great, man. So I think, man, yeah, Eddie and the Getaways, man. They're really good. I think he just put out an EP. So, yeah, man. Definitely check those guys out, man. We
That's
just had
awesome.
them open up, a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
they did our run 2 weeks ago. With
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Well, Trey, Gio, we thank you guys for stopping by and talking to us. We'll let you get rested up before the show tonight. But
Yeah.
like I said, thank you guys for stopping by. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Dude, y'all are awesome.
Yeah,
man.
y'all are
Yeah.
great.
so
Thank y'all so much.
Hey,
for
wait,
having
what-
fun.
Sorry, I missed golf this morning.
You're
so
all right.
me and my wife, we just got a house, and I've been moving in on the little time that I have at home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So whenever I got on the buses the other day, Doug was like, "Hey man, Did you bring your golf clubs? Like halfway down the road. Like, you gotta tell me at the shop, like, don't forget your golf clubs. I was like, nah, man, I didn't. I fucking. So yeah, man. But next time I'm in town, it's on me. I promise. And
Hey, let's do it.
we'll go somewhere badass, man.
Yeah, let's do this again sometime. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
We'd love to do it again, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.